Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Madison. Today we're going to be doing a little video about what's in my bag. We're going to do it travel edition. I know with everything lately, we're not traveling, none of us are traveling, but because I was supposed to go on a recent trip, I was actually thinking about doing this video before the trip anyway, so now I'm just gonna do it as a way to like get our spirits up, and maybe once we are back to traveling in the future, then maybe you'll get something insightful out of this video as to like what I travel with, and maybe it'll be useful for you. Other than that, let's just get started. Let's get into the video. So basically, I'll show you what my bag is. So the bag that I love to take traveling or like carry on with me is this Aritzia silo bag from like 4 years ago. It's literally the bag that comes everywhere with me. It's leather and it's beautiful and it's worn so well, and I always get so many compliments on it, and I always get asked like, where did you get the bag? Unfortunately, Aritzia doesn't make the bag anymore, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm sure that there are similar things. I can see if I can find something and then I'll link it down below. But it's just perfect because it's like my never-ending like Hermione Granger like magic sack. Like, I swear you guys will see how much actually fits in this bag by the time we're done with this video. You'll be astounded. Okay, so I'm gonna do it by like category-ish. So the first category is gonna be tech. We'll just start with this one. So I bring my iPad Pro with me traveling, just because I find that it's easier to travel with the iPad than it is with a laptop. Like, if I'm not like doing anything with like editing videos or editing photos, like I can mostly do it on my iPad or on my phone. Like, I don't need to have a laptop with me unless it like would be for like work purposes. Then I would suggest, yeah, bring your laptop. But for me, it's just easier to bring the iPad. Like, I can watch videos, read books on here. I can do drawings on here. That's what I have the iPad Pro pencil for. And basically, like, it's just all around. It's like much thinner and lighter and easier. And you don't also, like, when you go through security and stuff, you don't have to take it out of your bag and put it in a separate tray. I've never been told to with the iPad, so that's what's great about this guy. As for other tech things, let me find it in my magic bag. There we are. Okay, so also the iPad Pro charger. Then other than that, I will bring portable charger. This one's from my suitcase, from the away suitcase, but I'll just link a different one below. And then obviously iPhone charger and cables. And then I'll bring 2 pairs of headphones. Okay, so I'll bring my AirPods, and then I'll also bring headphones for the plane. The reason why I bring headphones for the plane is because the planes don't have the auxiliary like jack. They don't have like a connection for Bluetooth. They have the auxiliary jack, so I'll just connect this if I want to see a video that's on the plane if I'm on a long haul flight. It just makes it a lot easier that way instead of using theirs, because I don't find the airplane headphones as comfy. And then I'll also bring, okay, this is funny, I'm filming with my iPhone, but I'm bringing a second iPhone. People might think I'm absolutely nuts, but the reason why I do that is I like to leave the SIM card in my current iPhone that I'm filming with, and then I'll actually put in potentially a SIM card from a different country into this phone, just so that if I want to use any like thing with data or anything, I'll use the second phone with the SIM card. And then if I need if somebody's contacting me on an emergency call that doesn't know I'm traveling, they can still contact me on my regular phone. It's not going to be in service, and I'm not going to like call out to people, but if somebody needs to reach me, I'm still reachable without having to pay for different plans. So I'll only pay like for a SIM card and some minutes and some data with this phone. So that's that. And also like the little case, I just have a mesh case so I can see what's in it. Last for tech, I have one more item, and it's just the adapter. If I'm traveling to the US, I don't need this, But then if I'm traveling like to Europe or to, I was just in South Africa too, they all require like, and the UK, they all require different prongs for the thing. So it just like is a really good one. I'll see if Amazon still has this one, but it's just great because it pops out and it tucks away really nicely. So I like this one. It's just, and it's matte black, so it's easy to travel with. That. The next category I'll talk about is just let's talk about liquids and makeup and like essentials like that. So this category, this is like a lot, but so first I'm going to talk about like the makeup that I bring, like carry on and travel with me. So I have it in this cute little Aesop case. It's just like a little makeup carrying case, and it just zips open. So I'll carry my hair ties, different ones, and a scrunchie. And then I'll also carry, so I'll have just a lipstick in case I'm going out one evening. This one's a Chanel lipstick. I really like it. It's just a nice little deep red color. It goes with so many outfits if I want to dress it up. I'll also bring the Chanel stick highlighter, so then it's not a liquid, and so they can't say, oh, that one's blah blah blah, like liquid. You can't do that, but stick, it makes it really nice. This one is it's called Sculpting the Baume Essentiel. This is a good one. I love that. And then I'll bring the GlossierBalm.com. Wow, it's very bright. Just the universal one. And then I'll bring a hand lotion. This one's just from Byredo, and it's the Belle d'Afrique. I love these. I got like a few of them last time I was traveling, and they're just such a good hand moisturizer. And instead of foundation, I'm not a girl who really needs like a lot of like face stuff, like in terms of like creams and powders and all that. So I actually just bring the Chanel CC cream in SPF like 50. So it's just really good as a universal, and it's good coverage, and it covers you to SPF 50. Like this is just like a good all around. You can get away with this if you're like me and don't require a lot of like powders and stuff. I'll also bring a little mascara. This one's just the Marc Jacobs one, Voluminous Mascara. It's my favorite. If you can get it in the mini version for traveling, it's great because then it doesn't take up a lot of space, because the actual one, I have it, it takes up so much space. I'll also bring, so the way I do my eyebrows, I actually just use like an eyeshadow, and I'll just kind of fix them in, because these are actually my normal eyebrows, and I just kind of add a little bit. This is just one by MAC. It's really old. I don't even know what color it is. So yeah, I've tried eyebrow pencils too, and like I'll use them in a pinch, but I don't find that I like the result as much. So I'll just use a little brush and just put that on. Makes it easy for me anyway. I also bring the Chanel Les Beige Poudre Belle Mine Essence et Soleil. So it's the Healthy Glow Luminous Color in medium light. So it's actually just a highlighter, but I like it because it has a little mirror, and the mirror is like quite big. So you can do all your makeup in there if you really need to. It's good to check yourself in the mirror when you're traveling. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat. It's good as like a little concealer. It's a light concealer. It's not a heavy concealer for me. So it just kind of brightens up like under my eyes and any like dark spots. And it's a good like, and it's like a brush, and you just like pump it the back. I love it. And then I bring a little face cream. This one's just from Aesop. It's the Camellia Nut Facial Hydrating Cream. I love it because it's such a skinny little tube, and it's perfect when you want to like pump it out this side. Love that. And then I do sometimes bring this tiny one. Usually I bring like the La Mer cream, but this one I had is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, just if I need another like hydrating. I find that one of them is more like, the Aesop is more like it's kind of a masky texture, like the Summer Fridays texture, and this is more of like just a hydrating moisturizer, so it's a little bit different. I'm not the biggest fan of Kiehl's. I usually bring the La Mer one, but I just don't have a small version. And then I'll also bring a perfume. So this is the Jo Malone one in Peony and Blush Suede. This is like my favorite scent. I picked this one up when I was in London at the Jo Malone store, so that was actually so beautiful. Loved it. And then I'll also bring 3 essential oils. So I'll bring an essential oil for de-stress, energy, and sleeping. So depending, these ones are all by Tisserand. And Tisserand is a cool company that makes like some fun essential oils. And then next, the stuff that's not my makeup, I'll put in like a clear bag. And I will like separate out the things that actually aren't liquids so that I don't have to do it. So usually I'll just put all the liquid stuff in one bag, but I just didn't have them separated. I'll carry some face wipes just in case. Like, I don't like using face wipes, but when you just feel like gross and grimy and you don't have a chance to go to the bathroom and wash your face, these are just good. These ones are the Sephora coconut water ones, and I usually just bring like the small pack of 10. Oh, but I just had the big ones the last time I went traveling. And then, of course, like, I bring hand sanitizer with me everywhere. So that one, this one's just one from Bath & Body Works I just had. I'll bring eye drops, because you never know when your eyes are gonna feel dry. It gets dry in the air. I need these. My eyes are dry right now, so it's like, do it up. I'll bring razor just to shave my legs if I want to shave my legs. I usually put this in the check luggage. For some reason it was in here. I think they don't really care, because last time I traveled they didn't say anything. Do that. And I bring a natural deodorant. This one is by the company The Healthy Deodorant. Natural formula. Pretty sure. But I can link this one as well. I think I got it at Sephora. I'll bring the Bumble and Bumble Surf Styling Leave-In Cream. It's good when you're traveling and you don't really have too much time to do your hair. You're going to like the beach and it's a hot vacation. I'll just like put this in my hair and my hair will be really nice and wavy. And then I also bring the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray for like salts. It's salt spray, so it acts as like a good like sea mist, like a salt mist, and it just makes you feel really beachy. I'll also bring a mini Tide to go to. Trust me, like, I've had oopsies, or somebody else has had an oopsie and gotten something on them, and they just like, that's all I have. So sometimes just like spot remover on the go, always a go-to. I even carry this around with me like day to day, but sometimes it's just needed. Another thing from Bumble and Bumble is the Prêt à Poudre. So it's the dry shampoo, but in the powder version, because I find that if it's in the aerosol can, it gets to be quite big, and then you have to count that as like a liquid or aerosol. So in the powder, it doesn't count, so it's great. It's just a great carry-on item that way. And then I'll bring micellar water. So this one's just the Garnier one. I usually use the Bioderma one, but this is the one in the travel case, but then you can like refill this one, which is great. And then I will bring, let's find the other one. So I bring travel shampoo and travel conditioner. These ones are by Aesop. These ones came in like a little pack. So this is just the classic shampoo and nurturing conditioner. These are great. I love the smell. And then those are also refillable too, so if you just want to refill them because they're a good size. And then this is the body cleanser by Aesop. And then I'll bring mouthwash. I love bringing mouthwash too, just in case you're on the plane and you don't want to brush your teeth. You can just use the mouthwash. It's perfect. And then I have face cleanser. So the Fabulous face cleanser and the Fabulous and the B&T balancing toner. So I love bringing these as well. They're also just a great little perfect size. I have different face cleansers as my normal routine, but when you're traveling and you don't really want to bring a big container, or you don't want to put it in a smaller container, like, Aesop is great. They just make everything in the perfect size. And also if you're traveling somewhere with an Aesop, just like stop at that place. also, and like pick up stuff there that's in the travel size. That's what I did the last time, and it honestly was like the best thing ever. I didn't have to worry about bringing a bunch of liquids, so I honestly might just do that all the time if I know I'm traveling somewhere with these things, just because I know like the quality is going to be there and it's not going to hurt my face and it's not going to like make me break out or anything. I just know their formulas are really gentle, so I do love them for that. And also their toothpaste, so I'll bring their small tube of toothpaste. I don't find a need to travel with a giant thing of toothpaste. Like, it never gets used, like, unless you're traveling with a family of like 8. Like, this is good for like 2 people for like 2 weeks, promise you. I've done it. And then I'll also bring like a couple of these Dr. Dennis Gross facial exfoliators. Traveling, like, I don't feel like I need to over exfoliate my face because it's already going through like, it's going through a lot, and yeah, people will say like if it's going through a lot, like cleanse more. But in all reality, like if it cleanse like once every couple, like not cleanse, if I exfoliate once every couple of days, like that's good enough. With everything else that's going on, like I can always pick up another exfoliator, so that's good for that for me. The next category is just going to be like jewelry and sunglasses and stuff, and just like clothing items that I bring as like a little in this bag. So I bring this travel jewelry carrying case. Where did I get this from? Oh yeah, I got this from Mark & Graham. Right, I got this from Mark & Graham. So Mark & Graham is a cool company. I think they're in the US, or they're online or something from the US. But it's just like a cool little carrying case for all your jewelry. And it's leather, and you can actually like personalize it. And there's so many items that come in the same leathers that are like mix and match. And I liked that this way I could actually do my glasses case and my jewelry case is like the things that I travel with as the same color. And I liked the white. It was just fresh and light. So that's the jewelry travel case. And then here is the sunglasses case. Okay, usually I used to travel with just one that had like one compartment. So I would have like 2 separate cases, one for glasses and one for sunglasses. But I found this one from Mark & Graham, and it has 2 compartments, one for glasses, one for sunglasses. It like made my life so much easier. I didn't have to find one or the other, so now they're just both together, which is great. Yeah, I love it. And the inside is like lined with linen and stuff, so it won't wreck anything, which is awesome. But my glasses are also just from a company called Clearly. They're just like almost like a reading glass. Like, I don't really have a strong prescription. I don't actually even have a prescription, but it's good for like when I need to focus and when everything, just make it more crisp. And then the sunglasses that I usually always bring with me are my Ray-Ban round ones. And then also, like, lately I just bought this item just to like as a sunglass chain, so it just like hangs around and you just like hang it there so your glasses can hang down here. I find that that's going to be a great thing for traveling when I want to like take off and put on my sunglasses all the time. Like if you go in and out of shops and stuff, it's just really great for that, and you won't have to worry about losing your glasses. Next, I bring a little like dust bag. This one's just from Coast when I went and picked up some stuff there. And I put in an extra pair of socks and a pair of underwear, just in case. Like when you're doing long haul traveling, trust me, you want it. And not just for in case purposes, you just will want it. You'll feel more fresh for it, I promise you. Okay, and then I like to also bring my planner. So this one's just a thin black one. I think I got it at HomeSense. And it's good, like I can write notes in it and I can kind of plan out days. Like I do put stuff in my calendar on my phone and the iPad and stuff. But I just love like having a paper version and just being able to like write. It's just a good feeling for me. And then I'll also buy a water when I'm there to stay hydrated on the flight. I know that you can get water on the flights, but I love having my own water, and you can like refill it if you want to. This one's by Flow. It's alkaline water, and it's in organic strawberry and rose. It's great. I love this one. And then my last category is just like very like bare minimum, like essentials in terms of like paperwork and stuff. So I'll bring a small little clutch depending on where I'm traveling to, and that this way I can always just like switch my wallet, switch a couple like face things, and put like some makeup or something in this bag, and it makes it a lot easier to carry instead of always having to carry this large one. There's nothing in it right now, but just thought I'd show you. And then I'll bring this little leather clutch type bag. This was also from Aritzia a while ago. I don't even know what the name of this item is, but I'll see if I can find something similar. Like I think Mark and Graham has like a little leather tote as well that I can link. And then inside this, I'll just carry around passport and my wallet. My wallet is also from Aritzia, and it just has my bank cards, my credit cards, my health card, like everything like that that's needed, license and all that stuff. And then I'll bring a pen and a pencil just to write things down. And then I'll bring also my extra Apple Watch bands depending on if we go on a hike somewhere, or if I'm doing any like physical activity and I want to switch the band, I'll bring this. And then I also just bring a little keychain, because sometimes like if you're staying at an Airbnb or something and they have a key, I like to make sure that I know where the key is, and I'll put the key like on the elephants or something, just so I know like that needs to go back, or so I don't lose it. So I always recommend like keeping a keychain with you, just because like if you don't have something like that, you're bound to lose a key. Like it's happened before, like not to me, but I know people that have fully like lost their keys. So it's like, if you do this, I promise you it'll save your butt. And then other than that, in here, don't really have much else in that one, so that's it for that. And this you can also use as a little clutch too, so which is kind of cute. And then very last thing in the bag is just on the side, like I have this little like zip pocket on the side, and I just have some gum, and then I have some tampons just in case, you know. And then I also carry some band-aids, and then I carry the pill pocket pharmacy, and I put like Aleve, and I put Tums, and I put Tylenol and stuff in there, and Halls. So this is great, because then I don't have to have like 6 different bottles of like pills and stuff, so I have it just all in one, and I usually don't require that much, just depends. So it's just a little good case. This you can also find on Amazon. And I think that is it. That is it for the What is in my bag travel edition. If you guys have any other questions or anything, please leave them down in the comments below. Or if you have any comments, any other videos you would like to see, I would love it if you would like and subscribe the video. You can do that right in the button. Please do that. And I think that is everything. I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.